ॐ अजाय नमः। ॐ अव्ययाय नमः। ॐ अविनाशिने नमः। ॐ अचिन्त्याय नमः। ॐ अप्रमेयाय नमः। ॐ अद्वितीयाय नमः। ॐ अनिकेताय नमः। ॐ अनुशासनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ अन्तर्यामिने नमः। ॐ आनन्दाय नमः। ॐ आत्मस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ आङ्ग्लभाषाविदुत्तमाय नमः। ॐ ईश्वराय नमः। ॐ उदारहृदयाय नमः। उत्साहवर्धकाय नमः। ॐ एकस्मै नमः। ॐ ओङ्कारविदे नमः। ॐ करुणासागराय नमः। ॐ कर्मपरायणाय नमः। ॐ कालातीताय नमः। स्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ कृतात्मने नमः। ॐ कृतकृत्याय नमः। ॐ गीताज्ञानयज्ञप्रचारकाय नमः। ॐ गुरवे नमः। ॐ गुणातीताय नमः। ॐ ग्रन्थकृते नमः। ॐ चिन्मयाय नमः। चिन्नसंशयाय नमः। ॐ जगदात्मने नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय जगत्साक्षिणे नमः। ॐ जनप्रियाय नमः। ॐ जितेन्द्रियाय नमः। ॐ जीवब्रह्मैक्यविदे नमः। ॐ जीवन्मुक्ताय नमः। ॐ जीर्णमन्दिरोद्धारकाय नमः। ॐ तपस्विष्याय नमः। ॐ तपस्विने नमः। ॐ तापनाशनाय नमः। ॐ तीर्थस्वरूपाय नमः। ॐ तेजस्विने नमः। ॐ देहातीताय नमः। ॐ द्वन्द्वातीताय नमः। ॐ दृढनिश्चयाय नमः। ॐ धर्मसंस्थापकाय नमः। ॐ धीमते नमः। ॐ धीराय नमः। ॐ धैर्यप्रदाय नमः। ॐ नारायणाय नमः। ॐ निजानन्दाय नमः। ॐ निरपेक्षाय नमः। ॐ निःस्पृहाय नमः। ॐ निरुपमाय नमः। ॐ निर्विकल्पाय नमः। ॐ नित्याय नमः। ॐ निरञ्जनाय नमः। ॐ परमाय नमः। ॐ परब्रह्मणे नमः। ॐ पावनाय नमः। ॐ पावकाय नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ प्रसन्नात्मने नमः। ॐ फलासक्तिरहिताय नमः। ॐ बहुभक्ताय नमः। ॐ बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मनिष्ठाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मपराय नमः। ॐ भयनाशनाय नमः। ॐ भारतगौरवाय नमः। ॐ भूम्ने नमः। ॐ महावाक्योपदेशकाय नमः। ॐ महर्षये नमः। ॐ मधुरस्वभावाय नमः। ॐ मनोहराय नमः। ॐ महात्मने नमः। ॐ मेधाविने नमः। ॐ यदात्मने नमः। ॐ यज्ञकृते नमः। ॐ लोकप्रसिद्धाय नमः। ॐ वाग्मिने नमः। ॐ विभवे नमः। ॐ विनोदप्रियाय नमः। Om Vinayashilaya Namah. Om Vitaragaya Namah. Om Vedanta Vedyaya Namah. Om Shantaya Namah. Om Shanti Pradaya Namah. Om Shastrodharakaya Namah. Om Shuddha Sattvaya Namah. Om Shruti Paragaya Namah. Om Shrotriyaya Namah. Om Sannyasine Namah. Om Samabuddhaye Namah. Om Satchidanandaya Namah. Om Sarvahita Chintakaya Namah. Om Satya Sankalpaya Namah. Om Santushtaya Namah. Om Sadave Namah. Om Sumanase Namah. Om Suhrude Namah. Om Swayam Jyotishe Namah. Om Sthita Prajnaya Namah. Om Shamashilaya Namah. Om Jnana Murtaye Namah. Om Jnana Yogine Namah. Om Jnana Triptaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Swarupaya Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namah. You have to come a little this side, otherwise I will not be able to see you.
You want to do it?
No, fine. Thanks. Today we are having the 51st name, Nija-aanandaaya Namah. So we have completed half a century. And in another 4, we will be finishing half of the 108 names. Now this particular name is very commonly used, Ananda, for all the sadhus in our tradition of sannyasa. There is only change in the last name, Saraswati, which is usually the name given to all of us who belong to the Sringeri Mata tradition. There are Puri, there are Vanams, and Vanams are also there in the north. Like Swami Tapovan is a Tapovanam, not Tapovanananda, Tapovanam. Whereas down south, we are all given last name Saraswati. Like Chinmayananda Saraswati, Tejomayananda Saraswati. And Ananda is the same in all of them. So what does it mean? We are supposed to be happy. Once you are given the name, you are supposed to be happy. But usually the name and the person not necessarily be related. Somebody may have Dhanapal as a name, but he may be a beggar. Or no, Tripura Sundari may be somebody's name, but you can't even see that person face to face. So there are, but when the name is given, Ananda is supposed to be the nature of a person who has renounced everything. Because really speaking, such a person who has renounced everything, there should be nothing to regret about. Correct? If somebody is giving up everything with a heavy heart, I think you can open the door. It's very heavy.
Yeah,
Very,
that's what I was going.
so, if, no, don't worry about it. Just don't open the door. If somebody is given up everything and still unhappy, that means he has found, his happiness is still in the object that he has left. Correct? If the object that is given is what one thinks as happiness, obviously when you give up, it will be unhappy. If the object that you give up is known to be source of pain, giving up will be most happy. So that is why it is said in the Upanishads that a person who has analyzed the world and understood nothing actually is the source of happiness. And if at all it is there, it is so short. We go to a restaurant and start eating. The first few items that are first few spoons, they're so happy because you are hungry and then you are eating. After some time, it's not anymore adding to your happiness. Towards the end, you just want to finish it because you paid for it. Or a doggy bag, you take a doggy bag and go. Everything in life is like that. Marriage also. First few days, very excited. New house. First few days it's excited. First few weeks maybe. Everything has first few times it's happy, and afterwards, when does it finish? When do we end it? Anyway, so Ananda, on the other hand, is not something which ever ends. Joy, pleasure, that is a Sukham. Sukham is joy. And different from Ananda. That's what I'm trying to say. Rasa, a sweetness, a taste. That is also limited. So what is said is that Sukham atyantikam yattad buddhigrahyam atindriyam veti yatra na chaivayam sthitas chalati tattvataha. Bhagavan Krishna says that a person, a yogi who has found that greatest happiness within himself, atyantikam sukham, beginningless, endless joy. Buddhigrahyam atindriyam, only can be grasped by the intellect beyond the senses. Veti, one who knows, yatra, when he gains that, nacha eva ayam sthitaha chalati, he does not move away from that. The nearest example I can give you is sleep. But that is nothing to do with sleep. Example of sleep is the best. Why? Because if you're really enjoying sleep, you don't feel like getting out of it. Right? Early morning, Sunday, you don't feel like getting up. Why? Kya karna hai? Sunday, na? So when I take people to yatra also, Swamiji, at least in the yatra you please allow us to sleep, no? Get up at 6 o'clock, get going. So what is the most closest example that we can give is where we go into the state of slumber. Now, our masters have analyzed this situation of sleep and asked this question to us. What is that is giving you joy in sleep? Vastu hai? Is there any object? Is there anything object that is making you happy? Or is there any person in a deep sleep? Is there any person who is making you happy? Is there any particular experience of the senses? Any thought? Any emotion? Any feeling? Any understanding? Actually, that state of sleep is joyful because nothing is there. Is it not true? Sushupti kale sagale viline tamobu vibhuta sukarupameti in Kaivalya Upanishad. Sushupti kale, at the time of sleep, sakale vinashte, everything is gone. Tamo vibhutaha, full of darkness. Sukarupameti, enjoys the state of joy. So, what is that which makes you joyful in sleep? Absence of everything. Now, interesting to note that absence, how can it make you happy? If you hate someone and if that person is not there, you'll be happy. Correct or not? If this satsang, he is coming. Yes, no, then I'm not coming. Or she is coming, I'm not coming. Because if she is not coming, oh, I'm so happy that he's not there. So that is possible. And somebody you hate so much, and then that person is not there, I'm happy. But in the state of sleep, you are not absent. You are present. What is absent? The whole world is absent. Now tell me by logic, in the absence of something if you are happy, then is the world enjoyable then? You say, I am here and if this person is not there, I will be happy. That means you hate that person. You don't want that person. You are unhappy with that person. Then what happens in sleep? World is absent. So happy. So are you really enjoying the world? If you are really enjoying the world, then you will never get rid of it. Will you? If you are really enjoying something, will you try to get out of it? No. Then why are you getting out of it? And then be happy also in sleep. So they realized the joy that we are deriving out of anything, in the presence of something or in the absence of anything, is not from that thing. Definitely not. So this is the very interesting analysis they have done. Our masters have done this analysis. So what do we call it as joy? What do we call it as sukham? If it is from the object, then in the absence of that object, I should be miserable. We also know some of the objects, when they are there, we are happy. After some time, the same object, we will start hating. Gurudev used to give the example of that, you eat the first rasagulla, it is good. Second one is okay. Third one, you start feeling unhappy. The fourth one, you just do not want it. Then what happened to the rasagulla? Is it happy? Is it the happiness? That is one thing. The argument that is the same thing cannot be repeated when it will not give you happiness. The rasagulla, somebody will hate it. I don't want to have rasagulla. So, how is the rasagulla is happiness? If the rasagulla is happiness in sleep, you don't have rasagulla. Why are you happy? What is the logic behind this? So, we are, most of the time, our idea of happiness is an imitation. I'll tell you that. It's just imitation. That is the reason why in the advertisements and then when they put, new watch, happy. Because they show that that person wearing that watch is happy, you imitate that. iPhone 10, happy. Do they ever show a marketing of a product? I just have iPhone 10. They always show that when you get something new, fresh out of stock, you're happy. And then we think, I should be happy when I get i10. It's just imitation. Because my neighbors has got it, therefore I should get it. If she got a new thing, I also should get it. If he got that, I should get it. But is he really happy? I don't know, but she got it, therefore I have to get it. And this is how the world functions. I usually ask this question. You may find it very odd, but anyway I'll ask that question. In an island where nobody is there, no human being is there, will you even wear a dress? For what? Animals are not bothered about whether you are wearing dress or not. Who cares? They themselves won't wear. Will you decorate yourself, put makeup and all? Why? Kiske liye? In an island where you are alone there, will you put makeup? What is going on?
No, sir.
Arey baitho, jara hame. Will you wear? Why? For what? Whose purpose? Put decoration and lipstick? It's a gorilla. I was looking at you whether you are wearing a lipstick or not. For whose sake? Huh? See, most of us do many things thinking somebody will notice this. And for their sake we are doing it. See, that's why I am saying this. Nija means Swa. Because I have talked about Aanandaaya Namah much before that. There was one name, Aanandaaya Namah. Nija-aanandaaya Namah. Nija means Swa. You have to discover that Ananda is really not out there at all. And if at all you think it is there, it is only an imitation. I read a joke. So, to the club, 4 or 5 people are sitting. And, I mean, not a club, actually they were comedians. And they performed the same comedy every evening for the past 1 month. They have been doing. And so, when on the backstage in the green room, they were all putting on the dress to get ready. And then they wanted to spend their time. So, one person tells the number of the joke, third joke. So, everybody knows what's the third joke. Everybody laughs, because they know what the joke is. Another says 15. Then everybody laughs. Another one says 21. Everybody laughs. So another person who was joined recently, looking at all of them, he said 14. They were all not laughing at all, looking at him seriously. I said, 14, there is no joke. It is. But the way you said it is not right. जोक ही नहीं बताया 14 में बताया. So why are you laughing? Because everybody is laughing. Most of our happiness are imitations only. And as I said, if nobody is noticing, will you even wear anything? For whose sake? In the same way, in the sleep, when you are with nothing, everything is renounced. No object, no person, no emotion, no thoughts, no feelings, no achievement, no accomplishments. Nothing you have achieved in that, happy. The question is, how? What gives you happiness there? This is an interesting Mimamsa. Brahmananda Mimamsa in Taittiriya Upanishad. There, the student goes to his father. Father's name is Varuna. Varunam Pitaram Upasasara. The student. Bhrigu. Bhrigu is the student. Bhrigurva Varunihi. Bhrigurvai Varunihi. Varunam Pitaram Upasasara. Adihi Bhagavo. Brahmedi. He's asking, what is Brahman? He says, from which everything has come, in which everything stays, into which everything goes and disappears, that is Brahman. Simple definition. The scientists also should be given this answer. What is the ultimate source of creation? From which everything has come, in which everything stays, into which everything goes back. That is called the ultimate source. So go and do tapas. So Bhrigu goes and starts tapas. From what everything has come, what is staying, where everything is staying, and where does everything go and disappear? So he found out that from out of his own observation, he finds out that everything that I see in this world is matter, object, right? Perceivable object. I can see, hear, face, smell, touch. And in general, matter is referred as annam. Annam. Annam means atti idi annam. That's a definition. Anything that is consumed is called annam. This also is subject to be consumed by something. You may not, but some worms are all there, they're ready to eat this. For them, this is the food. What you leave also somebody's food, actually it is. Isn't it? You excrete. I think that is a food for something else. So, annam brahmedi vyajanat. He understood annam is Brahman. Annatyeva kalvimani bhuta nijayante. From annam alone everything has come. We are all product of annam only. Physical body, my father, my mother, what they ate has become my physical body at that point, and then I eat my own food, and then this physical body is an expression of the food that we eat. That's why the advertisement, you are what you eat, therefore eat our pizza. Annatyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante, annena jatani jivanti. Because of food alone everything is living. Annam prayanti. Finally, where does our body go? Back to the same matter. So he understood that vijnaya, having understood that, punareva varnam upasasara. Again he went and approached his father. Annam brahmedi. He says that annam brahma. His father said, go and meditate again. So tapo brahma. Go and do tapas. Tapasa brahma vijijñāsasva. Go and do the tapas, and through that vijijñāsasva, come to know about it. Satapo tapyata. Meaning that answer is not right. So annam is not Brahman. Matter is not Brahman. So he comes back and starts meditating again. Then he realized that anything that is edible must be alive. You cannot eat stone and be alive. You cannot eat sand and be alive. But water, yes. Air. These two. Water has air, H2O. That time itself they understood. So this air is what makes an edible thing. I cannot eat the glass. I cannot eat the stable. Can I? No. Because they are not alive. But this is alive. Jivo jivasya jivan. Only anything that is alive can sustain my life. So therefore, prana. Prana is Brahman. Pranyade idi prani. A prani is called prani because it breathes. It has life. So prana. So then he meditates. Yes, that which has prana must be the one. Because of prana alone everybody lives. And only while living they keep breathing. Therefore they are alive. Once the breathing stops, everything is dead. So he goes back to his father and says, Prano brahme divyajanat. Pranatyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. From prana, from life force alone everything has come. Prane jatani jivanti. From prana alone, due to prana alone everything is able to sustain. Pranam abhisham vishantiti. Again goes back to prana. So he went to his father. Punareva varunam pitaram upasasara. His father smiled at him. Tapasa brahma vijijñāsasva. Go and do tapas. You are not anywhere closer to the truth. Why? Why prana is not Brahman? Because see, annam na Brahma. Why? Because it is perishing. It is changing. It disappears after some time. So, anything that disappears, anything that perishes cannot be the absolute truth. Prana also, can you stop breathing? Yes, you can. Can you not? So that becomes absent. Or you breathe out. So something else is more powerful than prana, which can control it. What is it? Go and think about it. So he goes back. Yeah, prana is going and coming. Huh? Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. So that means I can control prana. Who controls prana? Manaha. By thought. I can choose to stop breathing. I can choose to breathe. So that means my thought is powerful than prana. So he meditates on that. Mano Brahmedi Vejanat. Mind is Brahman. Thought. Manaso Heva Kalvimani Bhutani Jayante. It is by the mind, by the thought alone creation takes place. Manasa Jatani Jivanti. Because of the thought alone, real existence or creation and the whole world is able to. Manam Prayanta Visambhishantiti. Mana Prayanti Abhishamviti. To the mind alone, everything goes back. Tad Vijnaya Punareva Varanam Pitaramupasasara Adihi Brahmeti. Adihi Bhagavo Brahmeti. Please tell me, is it not mind? How did you come to that conclusion? Because I can control prana with the mind, with the thought. It should be the one, right? No. No, you're not reached there. Because the mind is, yes, you said it's all made of thoughts. Correct, you are right. But is it not? Thought is decided by what you know. Can I think about something which I don't know? Think of something which you don't know. I don't know. How can I think? Can you think about something which you don't know? You can imagine. It's possible. You can imagine. You can speculate, but you cannot have a thought about something which you have never either experienced or ever come to know about. Oh, all right. So he goes back and meditates. Satapo tapyada satapastaptva. He having meditated him. Vijnanam brahmeti vyajanat. Knowledge is Brahman. Especially human beings, we are capable of knowing, which other living beings don't have. Knowing is where an individual come to not only see and understand, but without seeing also he understands. Hearing from somebody. You see, that is not possible for all living beings. See, if you say, oh, dogs are intelligent. Dogs are intelligent by instruction. They can't on their own think about it. They cannot on their own speculate things. They cannot plan. This will happen and then that will happen and that will happen. Therefore, I should do this. They are instructed. Do this, 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 this. Then they will do it. Or at least they should have an experience to know it. Whereas without an experience, speculating is only possible only by human beings. So, Vijnanam Brahmedi Vyajanat. So, intellect or intelligence is Brahman. Vijnanat eva kalvimani bhutani jayante. Vijnanena jatani. Then, Vijnanam prayanta visambhishanti. He went back to his father. He says, Tad Vijnaya Punareva Varanam Pitaramupasasara. He went back to his father and said, Vijnanam Brahma. Very close, but not there yet. Go beyond the intellect. Now, going beyond the intellect. That is the ultimate we have reached so far. The science has reached the point of knowing through speculation. What is unseen is speculated. What is unexperienced is thought of, possibilities. How can you go beyond that? Cross the barriers and boundaries of intellect also. So the boy goes there, Bhrigu, and he went on and on and on and on meditating. And no, the father, Varuna, what he expects his son to achieve is a point where he won't come back. The moment he comes back to ask for confirmation means he did not reach it. You see? If you're sleeping, if I ask you, are you sleeping? And if you say yes, you're not sleeping then. So rahe ho? Haan, so raha ho. That means you're not sleeping. And days passed by, fellow didn't come back. And father was so happy. Are, nahi aaya. But means what? He got it. He doesn't want any confirmation anymore. And what did he realize? Anandam Brahme Divya Janat. Anand hai Brahma. Anandatyeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. Out of joy, out of bliss, which is the nature of Brahman, alone the whole world has come into. Anandena jatani jivanti. With that bliss, for the sake of bliss alone, the whole creation is there. Into that blissful Brahman alone, finally everything Brahma joins. Anandam prayanta visambhishanti ti saishabha argavi varuni vidya paramevyo man pradishtita evam veda pradidishtati annavanannado bhavati mahan bhavati prajaya pashubihi brahmavarchasena. So, Anandam Brahma. This is only when we cross the intellect consciously. Why I am putting that word consciously? Meaning, because leaving the body, leaving the prana, leaving the mind, leaving the intellect, we do every day. Where?
Sleep.
Either in sleep or listening to Vedanta lectures. You know. So, is it not true when you are in the process of going to sleep? Do you really, I want to leave my body, I want to leave my body. You don't. It is not a conscious rejection. It happens out of tiredness. Similarly, prana goes on, even you are not aware of that. Prana goes on and on, but you don't even pay attention to that. Thoughts are there and slowly they also go away. And you are planning for next day, that also stops. So that also leads to the same point. It is like you are blindfolded reached there. When you blindfolded reached a point, and blindfolded you are brought back, I opened the blindfold and asked you to go back again. Will you be able to go back? Huh? Can you? I blindfold and take you to a place. Make you take a dip on the water, let us say. Then after that you bring you back blindfolded. Put it in a very dry place. Open the blindfold. Now go back. Kahan hai? You experienced? Yes. What? A nice bath. Where? Nice dip. Where? Some water. Where is it? I don't know. On your own, can you go? I can't. I don't know whether I went east or west or north or south or up or down. I don't know. Right? So that's why I said consciously living. Consciously leaving the identification with the body and the mind and the prana and the vijnana, intellect. This attempt is called samadhi. And Gurudev and such other great masters have reached that point. and who enjoyed that bliss, joyful oneself, joyful presence of oneself, and having reached there, they know exactly how they reached there, and therefore, any time you can go there. Without any dependence on anything around. See, like for example, if somebody is happy without any reason, what will you say? Kya hua usko? If somebody is walking, ha 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 ha. Something wrong? Huh? If somebody is suddenly happy. See, if you see a small child, maybe a few months older, he goes. Will you ask reason? Come here. Why are you laughing? Tell me. With the child, you ask that question and as well, it goes away. It has no reason. He is just happy because it is innocent. It has nothing to worry about. As we grow older, and even if as the child grows to become 2 or 3 or 4 years, mother is worried. Why this fellow is so happy? I think he had to become as miserable as we are. Put him to school. Pado. Math karo. Language pado. Poor thing, See, it so happened when Sri Shankaracharya was in one of his sojourn, going by one countryside, one set of parents came and said, Maharaj, we want your advice. Sir, what happened? We have a son. He never went to any guru to study anything. He never went anywhere near any patashala. Never took any book in his hand. Never followed any karma or rituals. Doesn't do any upasana. Never goes to temple. Never goes to worship. Never goes to sit meditate. Never goes to japa. Nothing. So, he said, what does he do? He's so happy. We are worried. Shankaracharya, you should not be worried about it. Bring him. I can't bring it. You have to go to him. Chalo. He was quite curious to know who this person is. And he went there. That fellow was lying on the ground, happily and laughing to the heart content. Very happy, lying down. So Shankaracharya goes to him and says, what is the source of your happiness? Brahman. I am Brahman. I know it. So, and nature of Brahman is Anand. So why should I be miserable on anything? I have known it. Shankaracharya wrote a composition on him. And he made him as his disciple. And because his knowledge is so clear, like a gooseberry on his hand, like a fruit in his hand, how clearly you can see, So here also there is an expression, right? Gooseberry in the hand. It's so clear, evident. There is no ambiguity in that. Hasta Amalaka Stotram. His name is Hasta Amalaka. Gooseberry in the hand. So clear. So Shankaracharya started learning from him. How do you tell me what this happiness you are experiencing? Parents were worried. Said, I think he got mad. Not mad. He is Brahman. He understood that. And you must be happy. What did he realize that? Nija-aananda. Nija-aananda swarupa. Chidananda-rupa shivoham shivoham. Mano buddhya hankara chittani naham. Nacha shrotra jihve, nacha grana netre, nacha vyoma bhumir na tejo na vayuhu. Chidananda rupa. Ganachanna markam ganachanna drishtihi yada manya jati mudaha. That boy says, Astamalaka, people don't realize that the nature of Brahman is so blissful and it is available to you to see, but because of like the sun covered by the cloud, ganachanna markam ganachanna drishtihi yada manyade chadi mudaha. Can the sun ever be covered by a cloud? Can this cloud ever cover the sun? Cloud doesn't cover the sun. Cloud only covers your eyes. Isn't that true? Cloud is here and sun is thousands of light years away. How can that be covered? In the same way, Brahman is Ananda. If you are unhappy, it's because you have confused in your mind. You have confusion in your mind. Once the confusion is gone, Ganachanna Markam, Ganachanna Drishtihi, your eyes are covered. Adhimuda, one who thinks that its sun is covered is called supremely idiot. So, that when Shankaracharya looked at him, Hare Bhagavan, what a blessing to see a person like this. So, the point that I am trying to make this is here, that a person who has consciously overcome the identification with Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, reaches the nature of Ananda. Now we do experience the same thing as I said in the sleep. We overcome our identification of the body, prana, mind, intellect. But where do we reach? The same Anandamaya Kosha, which is in the form of tamas, darkness. That's why at the end of the sleep, what do you say? What a wonderful sleep. Why do you want to wake up? We reach the point without knowledge. Without knowledge, that is, ignorance is also called bliss. Ignorance is bliss. But Brahman is also bliss. There is a big difference between ignorance is bliss and Brahman is bliss. This is unknown and tamasic by nature. This is of the nature of reality, supreme reality. So the one who has thus discovered this, one who has not only discovered, see, discovery of this is one thing, but then explaining and sharing this knowledge with another person is much different thing. Because see, this thing cannot be shared at all. An experience cannot be shared. You can only talk about it. And if it is an objective experience, I can show you how to do it. If somebody has arranged the flower like this, and I will show you, take this flower and there and this there, and then put this water, and then put the powder that is necessary, and then this is how you make it. But he's making, how do you teach somebody to sleep? You tell me. I'll tell you how to sleep. Yes. Close your eyes and snore. What happens within your mind, and that I cannot tell you. And anybody needs to tell you, teach you how to sleep? Tell me. Have anybody taught you how to sleep? Book. I will write a book, how to sleep. Everybody knows. Not only human, all living beings know how to sleep. No need for anybody to teach. Of course, to speak a language, you need to be taught how to do a thing. But sleep, nobody needs to teach you. How to eat, somebody will have to teach you. Take this and then put this way. Yes. How to sleep. Similarly, the teacher's role in the whole process is to take him to the point of how to overcome the identification with all these things. Body, prana, mind, and intellect. Once you cross the boundaries of the intellect, thereafter the teacher's role is over. You will slip into that beautiful, deep, everlasting, blissful consciousness. Up to that point is a struggle. And the greatest struggle, I am telling you, as human beings we are, is crossing the intellect. Because our Gurudev used to say, we are university-educated continental idiots. This intellect of ours is so strong To cross that is the problem. Why? Because we want reason for everything. Proof. Proof. Give me a proof that it is. If you want me to cross the intellect, where am I going? Where am I going? So the teacher would say, you are going to yourself. You are going to your own being. Nija. Nijarupa. Swarupa. But that is where the most difficult thing is. We cannot go and remain with ourselves. We are most miserable with ourselves only. We want to escape ourselves from everything. Everything that we do is escape. If one has found his own joy, he needs nothing from the world. And no company can be better than one's own company. Yogaratova, Bogaratova, Sangaratova, Sangavihina. Whether he is in the company of people, pleasure, or he is engaging in some yoga, either he is with someone or without anybody. Yasya Brahmani Ramate Chittam. One who is enjoying, reveling in his own self. Nandadi Nandadi Nandatyeva. He enjoys. But we cannot enjoy our own company. If you can't enjoy your own company, why inflict it on others? If you are miserable, why you want to make another person miserable? Why? If I am unhappy, come, let us both together be unhappy now. In fact, if a person is unhappy, less people will be around that person. Is it not true? Some more people ask, Swamiji, how is that so many people are around you? Huh? Because I don't want happiness from them. That's what the secret is. I don't want them to give me happiness. I am happy. Let them take it. I mean, it is a banda. It's everlasting. Eternally there. Let them take happiness. Let them take, and I am not going to lose it. We always seek the company of people who are happy, is it not? Somebody is crying and complaining all the time. You go away from that person. And our Gurudev was such a person, any time you go, he is in his own bliss. You go and you're just happy. For what reason, we don't know, just happy. Laugh, oh laugh. And he would say that life is a joke. You should realize this. One who realizes life is a joke will continuously laugh. Other people will continuously cry. Interesting, I went to Barnes and Noble, some time back. And I saw one book section. It said philosophy. Philosophy section. Behind it, I saw it's a humor section. How clear it is. If you know the philosophy of life, you will just be happy only. What else? That is the secret of the Mahatmas. And he would say, if you are really a person of knowledge, if you are a man of wisdom, not a single thing you will be sitting and crying about. Not worth it. But on the other hand, people who studies and become more and more miserable. I don't know why. See, if one has, let us say, lived so many years, let us say you are 50 or 60 years old, and still you are miserable, and the younger generation looking at you, what will they think? By the time I reach there, I will not be like this only. Is it not? Should I be? When I first met Gurudev, he was so happy. 70 years old at that time he was. 87, 86. He was so happy. And at that day I decided, if I reach that age, I should be like him. Because at the same time, I had my grandfather also who was continuously complaining about everything. Oh, yeah, oh that is not good. No, my body is paining. Yeah, politics is bad. This is bad. Early morning onwards, you open the paper and read everything and become miserable. I said, I should never be like this person. Never. What a tragedy. After having lived for 70 years, still unhappy about this. Two things are possible. Either you are not thinking or you are a victim. You don't know what to do. You are just a victim of things. Or you are not thinking.